What's up, fans of freaks? I am that hippie, and this is just a little short update video, sort of deal thing. I know I promised I'd do more video game stuff, but I haven't been feeling too well recently, mostly because it's been getting hotter again, so I don't deal too well with the heat, guys, so I may or may not do less videos. I just want to let you all know I probably won't be posting a video until maybe sometime next week. I've got some things I'm going to do tomorrow and Saturday, and I'll be at a friend's house on Sunday. I might do a video while I'm over there, maybe. He's got an Xbox 360 and an Xbox One, so I might do a video while I'm there. If I do, I'll let you all know, and I'll post it, and I'll shoot it off. But the first thing I want to let you all know is I'm not actually going to be using any of RTR's music for an intro or an outro theme anymore. What I'm actually going to be doing is just having it playing the entire time in the background, so that way it's not just me awkwardly pausing every now and then, because I noticed after going through some of my videos that I've recorded that I do that sometimes. I'll just pause and you'll just hear noise of my computer running and shit like that. And I didn't want to do that. I don't want to seem like an odd person. I want to seem like someone that if I ever got big and you ever saw me on the streets, or if you ever wanted to talk to me through like Facebook or something else, like you could actually talk to me. I'm a real person, and I do level it. I go with the straight and narrow. I tell things how I see it. So I wanted to make myself look more like a real person, and so to do that, I decided I wouldn't just speak with nothing else in the room. I'm actually playing music throughout the entire videos. Hopefully that will improve when I randomly pause to think things through in my head before speaking them. Because while I do speak a lot faster than a lot of people do, because the words in my mouth just kind of fly off like this, I do actually have to run through the sentences I'm about to speak several times in my head before I actually speak them, to make sure I don't mess anything up, because I'm not exactly the brightest individual, but I am quite intelligent. Sometimes too intelligent for my own fucking good. But anyway, this is going to be a little short, more about me segment thing that I wanted to talk to you guys about, even though it is technically an update, but I wanted to tell you guys a bit more about some of my personal likes, preferences, and that sort of thing, because I do enjoy letting you guys get to know me as a person a bit more. Because that is what I want to seem. I want to seem like a person, not just a guy on the internet. Because, well, if you think of me like a guy on the internet, I guess there's nothing I can do to stop that, because that is, in fact, what I am. But, to be completely honest, a lot of people don't really know that much about me, even people here in my hometown. So, I guess what I'm going to do is tell people things that kind of bug me, kind of annoy me, buttons you shouldn't push and lines you shouldn't cross if you ever try and talk to me. First and foremost, name calling. If you want to call me names, or you want to make fun of me in a joking tone, manner, sort of deal, I don't ever mind that. You can call me stupid, you can call me dumb, you can call me retarded, I don't care. I've had way worse. The line you shouldn't cross is, okay, don't make any jokes with my friends, don't make any jokes with my family. I take that shit real seriously, and that is one of the few ways you can make me your mortal enemy. I don't forgive people easily at all. In fact, I hardly ever give anyone second chances. And it's just part of who I am. It's because of how I grew up and some of the things that happened along the way. I'm just not that prone to give people second chances anymore, because so many people throughout my life has fucked up repeatedly. So just don't make jokes about my friends or my family. I take that extremely serious, because for the longest time, all I had was my family. I didn't have that many friends, and of the friends I had, I didn't see them very often. So the only people I had to rely on were my mom, my sister, my little brother, and my stepdad, and my grandma. That was it. 5 people. That was it. That's just nowhere near enough to fully socially and emotionally develop as a human being. And I'm not going to try and blame this on my family. They're not the reason I'm an emotionally stunted human being. The reason why I'm an emotionally stunted human being is because of the kids I grew up with and went to school with. They emotionally and socially stunted my growth, because how they ostracized me for being different. And I don't want to make it sound like they're at fault, but had they not done that, I would have been able to grow more as a human, as a person, as a human being. I wouldn't be as cold and as rigid as I am now had it not been for the shit I went through when I was younger. And don't get me wrong, even if I had the ability to, I wouldn't go back and change that, because then I wouldn't be me. If I went back and changed my past, I wouldn't be the person I am now. And I'm quite content with the person I am now. I'm not exactly the most angry person in the world, but I'm by no means the calmest. And I'm perfectly fine with that. I have no problem with the way I am now. I'm quite, again, content. The only thing I wish I had is I wish I had a job, to be completely honest, because I get a whopping 2 cents per view on every video. Fucking love you, YouTube. No, but yeah, again, for any of you who think I'm in this for the money, I don't get paid jack shit. I get paid 2 cents every view. I actually get paid less than a quarter for every like on a video. I don't get paid shit at all. No, I'm not doing this for the money. Again, I started this channel to get a message out and an ideal. I wanted to create a zone, a safe haven for kids that are going through rough times, similar to the times I went through when I was younger. And I don't feel like talking about some of the worst times in my life. If you want to know more about that, go to my playlist, More About Me. In there should be a video talking about my past. And it goes very in depth with a lot of the shit I went through when I was younger. So if you're curious, go ahead and pop over onto my channel and go through that playlist and find that video and watch it. I don't remember quite what I named it, but if I remember by the time I post this, I'll put it in the description or something. But this video should be posted sometime Friday. I'm recording this like Thursday night, but it should be posted sometime Friday, so yeah. Okay. Well, another thing I wanted to tell you all, another one of my pet peeves, I guess you could call them, is I am completely uncomfortable with people touching me. Like, okay, and I'm not trying to say this like, if any of you see me in person, or any of you are big fans, I'm not gonna shy away from shaking your hand, or giving you a fist bump, or even giving you a bro hug. I'm cool with all those. It's when someone comes up behind me and places a hand on my shoulder. It terrifies me, and it's because of what I went through as a kid. Any sort of physical contact that I don't initiate catches me off guard, and my initial reaction is to strike out at whatever's touching me. Because if I don't notice it, it's a threat in my mind. Because, again, I got the shit kicked out of me when I was a young kid. I got, like, the shit knocked out of me, and I didn't actually learn how to fight until I got older. Even though my mom probably wishes I never learned how to fight. So my immediate reaction when someone touches me is to lay them out with a nice hard right hook to the temple. But I know that's a bad instinct and a bad reaction to have, but just, if any of you ever see me on the streets and you want to say hey and shake my hand, no, I'm perfectly down for that, and I'll even give you a hug or anything. You just gotta get my attention before you touch me. Because, like, legit, this is a real story. I went to Rockfest and I had a free hug sign up, and I was giving anyone that came up free hugs because I just had the sign, and it was my friend's Kyle's sign, so I was just holding it up and I was giving hugs. And this guy came up behind me and he hugged me and he pinned my arms to me. And I started flipping out. I started hyperventilating. My stepdad was right next to me, so he was making sure I didn't hurt anybody. But my stepdad actually told the kid that he suggested he let me go, and I was like, all right. And when I turned around, I gave him a hug, and I was like, don't hug me from behind, bro. So, and he was like, oh, I didn't know, and I was like, it's fine. It's not something I expect a lot of people to know, mostly because I'm a small channel. I am a small channel. I admit that. Rory, me, eventually when I get to Make and Cody's channel, we're all small channels. We are an insanely small conglomerate of channels, and eventually we will have the Nerd Collective, which will have a couple more people on. But for all of you who ever see me on the street, don't ever think that because I don't like being touched, I'm going to turn you away if you want to give me a hug. No. That's not it. If you want a hug, I'll hug you. If you want a handshake, I'll shake your hand. If you want a knuckle bump, I'll knuckle bump you. If you want a ghetto high five, bro, I know quite a few of those. Don't just when I say I'm not comfortable being touched. It's when people come up behind me and touch me. When I don't notice someone and they touch me, my immediate reaction is to think I'm in danger. And so that's what I've always meant by I'm uncomfortable being touched. And it's not that I'm not a people person. I am quite good with people. I'm just quiet. And when you'll notice this if you ever meet me in real life, I'm an introvert. I'm quite a bit quieter in real life than I am in front of a camera. And it's not that I'm any different. No, it's just when I'm talking to a person, I try my hardest not to offend that person. So I go over every single sentence I think about saying several times before ever saying them. And it's a very strange and difficult process for me, because a lot of people end up thinking I'm weird or something. And, well, I guess when I start getting more comfortable with someone, I stop worrying about offending them, and I'll start making jokes, I'll make sarcastic remarks. So it's not that I'm not a people person. It just takes a while for me to loosen up. And it's, again, because of the childhood I had, which my growing up was rather rough, and I'm working through it. I'm getting better as I get older, and it's something that I just have to deal with. And actually, one of the things I was actually surprised by with going to college was it actually helped my social interactions. I had to talk to so many people I didn't know, and eventually I became really good friends with a lot of them, and I was quite surprised. But anyway, guys, I'm gonna let you all off here. Thank you all for listening to me. I will probably be doing a video maybe on Sunday. It may or may not necessarily have my friend in it, but he'll certainly be in the same room, because we do like spending a lot of time together. We do like hanging out. But it'll probably be a video game, more than likely. It won't be a legit Let's Play like I'm doing with Jade Empire. I won't have time to do a legit Let's Play. Those videos are roughly 40 minutes long, give or take. I'll probably just do a goofing off in, like, say, Fallout 3, because he has Fallout 3. I could probably do a goofing off in Fallout 3. Anyway, guys, I'm going to let you all go here. Thank you all for listening to my short little spiel about my pet peeves and blah, 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 blah. Anyway, stay cool, stay in school, and stay off of them drugs, and I'll see you guys in the next video.